Welcome back. So we're going to talk about how to hit your protein goals. And remember, if you're following our program right now, or you're just looking to create your plate with palm-sized protein servings, we want to make sure that you have available options. So most of us at some level get protein on a regular basis anyways. Now, that could be healthy options or they could be unhealthy options. And what do I mean by that? It could be some people really enjoy, say, chicken breast. Some people like hot dogs, right? So what we want to do is we want to create options for you with foods that you like. That's it. So each of our videos like this regarding our macronutrients, whether that's proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vegetables, are going to follow a similar process. What I want you to do is think about all of the protein sources you eat now. And it doesn't matter if you're non-vegetarian, vegetarian, or plant-based. You just want to make a list of those, okay? And the way that I recommend making your list is we break it up by category. So if we're looking at our proteins, we would start with breakfast. Okay, so if we take breakfast and we say, okay, what are 5 different protein sources that I like for breakfast? Now, you might say eggs. Okay, so we're going to start with non-veg and we'll work our way through. So we might say eggs. Okay, eggs, love eggs. What else? Then we say smoothies, love smoothies. Okay, I can make a protein shake in the morning. Good. What else? And then we start thinking, I already have eggs. I already have a smoothie. What else is there? So depending on what you enjoy, you might say, well, I like steak and eggs. I'll have chicken. I'll have yogurt. I'll have cottage cheese. I'll have a tofu scramble. I'll have chicken apple sausage. I'll have pork sausage. I'll have bacon. What we want to do is we want to create this list of protein sources that we like, okay, for breakfast. And we'll evaluate this as we go. Okay, so we're going to start with just our list of sources, then we're going to select the healthiest options of those that we already enjoy for breakfast. Now it's the same thing for lunch. Okay, so lunch, we say, okay, what are 5 protein sources that we enjoy for lunch? And it's like, oh, okay, cool, this is easy enough. I like sandwiches. So I like chicken, and I like turkey, and I like ham, and I like salami, pastrami. I like protein shakes still. I like everything. Whatever. I like all kinds of foods. Say great soups and stews and stir fries, whatever you like. Okay, so write down all those primary sources, the protein sources you enjoy. And then for dinner, the same thing. You might say, well, we have pasta with meatballs. Again, we have all of the meats. We'll have chicken and ham and fish and everything, right? So you just want to make a list of what those are for you. Now, looking at those, right, as we go back through the day, we want to see which of those that we really enjoy. That's the first thing. We want to look at those that we really enjoy and which are healthy, the healthiest options for us. So if we said, I love fried chicken for lunch, probably not the healthiest option if we're comparing that to something like sliced turkey breast, okay, or grilled turkey breast. So we want to be aware of what we're going to put into our body. But in that list, we want to have a hierarchy. We want to take the foods that we like that are healthiest for us, and we want to create meals around those in terms of our portions. The cool thing about that is most of us eat the same things all the time anyways. 80% of the time that we eat breakfast, we're eating the same thing. 80% of the time that we're eating lunch, we're eating the same thing, and the same thing goes for dinner. So by making small changes in what we're having in our diet can go a long way. Now, let's say you're already eating healthy options for your protein, non-vegetarian, but you're still not hitting your amount. So what you would want to do first is just add a little bit more of what that is in your diet. That's it. If you have your protein, add a little bit more if you're having a tough time getting that. The other thing to think about is, and as we go into vegetarian and non-veg or plant-based options, it's the combination of ingredients. So you might not have a single source ingredient that gives you everything. So you might have, when we get to it, you might have lentils, you might have a piece of toast, you might have some yogurt. There's a combination of things that you can put together, and that's also beneficial. So what we're going to look at now is just hand portions in terms of primary ingredient, we're not going to be looking at breaking it down and logging everything and getting to those finer points yet. We will in other videos, but not today. So those are your proteins. Now, vegetarians, you're going to do the same thing. Vegetarians, what do you like for breakfast? Okay, so what are your high protein vegetarian sources? Now, you might say, I really love the Beyond sausages. I really like those. And I eat eggs, so I'll have eggs. Like yogurt. Yogurt sticks around. Cottage cheese is good, and I like smoothies. Boom, we got 5. So now we go to lunchtime. We say, okay, what do we like for lunch? We say, well, I really enjoy tofu, whether that's in soups or stir fries. I really enjoy that. Edamame, really enjoy that. Can I use the same thing for breakfast as I do for lunch and dinner? Absolutely you can, right? So you can have something where it's like, well, I still have cottage cheese and I like yogurt and I like all these things. So you want your 5 that you enjoy, okay? Your protein sources you enjoy. You can have lentils, you can have whatever it is for you. Dinner, very much the same thing, okay? So once you have your list, plant-based, same. Now, plant-based, again, your primary protein source, even we account for your carbohydrates, so you want to ensure that it's the highest protein sourced item on your plate. So for breakfast, it might be tofu or a shake. You might have some sort of combination of foods that you put together that could have various seeds. You want to make, and I'm not sure how far plant-based some people are. Some people are really, really, really hardcore vegan. Some people are plant-based. Some people are just, non-meat. So you have to be very specific for you and what your restrictions are, as well as, are you whole food or is processed food okay? So you might find that you really enjoy field roast sausages or Beyond patties or Impossible burgers or Gardein breakfast sausages or there was one I just came across the other day. It was pretty good, but it's mushroom based. So there's a variety of sources. The cool thing is if we're limited in any of these, we just go to Google, right? We can look that up. But our goal is to figure out what we already have that we enjoy. We'll do the same thing for lunch, same thing for dinner. Now, once you have those, when you're building your plate or you're building your meals, you're going to take that protein as your primary ingredient. So if you're going to be making dinner and let's say you're going to be using, we'll just take the middle and we'll say Beyond patty, a Beyond burger patty or the Beyond ground meat. Now, I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying this is a pretty even option. If we take that, but we're like, I don't know what to make around it. We can go to Google. We can Google Beyond patty recipes, vegetarian recipes, high protein recipes, Beyond, plant-based burger, high vegetable recipes, like whatever you want, right? That's what you're going to want to do. Take those and identify. The simple hierarchy is this. Take your meals, list all the proteins you like, select the ones that you enjoy most, incorporate those into your diet. It's really that simple. And you're just going to have a palm's worth for the ladies, 2 palms for the men. Kindergarten art and first grade math. So I hope this video helps you get a little bit more organized around your protein. The key things are make sure you enjoy them. If you like exploring new things, then you can try new proteins, but make sure you enjoy them. Don't go filling up your shopping cart with brand new stuff with the best of intentions, only find out that you don't like it. Stick with what you like. If you're unsure, but you're already having protein in each of your meals, just add a little bit of more of that to make sure that you're getting the portions that you need. Hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next video.